Yeah. How's benchmarks going?
Good. I have like 4 left. Well, because like I said, I only had 2 kinder. Well, I have a brand new kinder that started this week, and then I have a kinder from last week. So she came to math, but my friend didn't come to math yesterday. So technically, I have 3 kinders.
Okay.
But I'm only going to be testing 2 on ESGI.
And the rest of
my class,
Mhm.
I'm doing running records, so I'm almost done with those. I have like 3 more, and then when we were talking in the morning meeting yesterday, I went back and printed out who already finished, and then I looked at my roster, and then I was like, okay, these people still need to do it. So then I sent parents a dojo like, hey, just a reminder, it's due Friday, because I posted it last week, but then I made it due this Friday. I'm like, give you guys extra time. I know it's extra work. So.
Okay. Have you looked at any of the results yet?
I have, but I could go look at the paper. I probably print it out, or we could look at it here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can.
But not everyone was done, so I didn't really go over who made it or who did it, or
Did you see on there who was struggling?
I kind of noticed, but I wasn't surprised.
Okay. Based on that, what changes might you consider with instruction?
I don't know how to change math. I feel stuck on math. I'm having them do happy numbers. That's like a new thing, so maybe that will help, because I just started doing that. They did their everyone except one finished their placement tests as of this week.
Okay.
So now they'll start doing their lessons. So maybe that will help for math.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's really anything I'm doing.
So have you noticed, is it just number sense? They're not putting 2 and 2 together, that the number 2 means that there's 2 items in front of them? Is that where they're struggling, or?
There's some kids that are struggling with that, but then also my 3rd graders aren't doing very well with multiplication.
Okay.
So I've been trying to figure out like a resource or another way to show them like 3 times 4 is 3 groups of 4.
Right. Have you shown them multiple ways of solving it?
Yeah, I mean whatever.
Like box math, or just
no,
all?
not box math. I don't know box math. What's box math?
Okay. That'll be something that we can look into for the box math, yeah. Or grid, I don't know the exact name for it, but.
And I have them use like digital manipulatives on there too.
Okay.
And I always draw a picture. Like, okay, 3 groups of 4 means, and then I tell them, row and columns. Like, we can remember that way. I'm like, karate chop the column.
Okay.
Like, I don't. I wasn't very good at math, so I try to think of like ways where like, okay, that connects or that makes sense.
Right.
As far as reading though, like with running records, not benchmarks, but running records, pretty much everyone has at least moved up 1, if not more than 1.
Okay, that's good.
I have one that's in the same, but he's 2nd grade and he's an M. So that's not. Is that 2nd grade?
I think so.
Or is that 3rd?
No, I don't know.
I want to say he's either where he needs to be anyway, or he's above. So I'm not worried that he didn't necessarily move up.
Right.
But I had a friend that moved. She went from a D. I think she went to an H.
Oh, that's great.
So.
That's great.
I don't know if that was me or.
Are you have them on Happy Numbers? Do you have them on the ELA portion of it as well?
That only goes to kinder. It's like pre-K, kinder, maybe 1st grade.
Okay.
But my older friends who are struggling,
What about
it's like
Lexia?
it's not even like offered to them because I put them in 2nd grade, so they don't even get ELA, and I'm like, but they're the ones that. But I contacted her name's Alona, because I've been back and forth figuring this out.
Yeah.
She said that they're working on adding like upper or like more.
Okay.
So she TBD
Oh.
on that. Oh, you know what else I did that will probably help? I started doing Raz Kids. But then again, they have to do, I'm like, guys, it's another placement test. Please don't kill me. But I told them it's a good resource. Like, if you want you want them to be practicing more books at their level, not necessarily their instructional level, because I always assign the book that we're reading in guided reading, I'm like, okay, reread it, for fluency.
Right.
Reread it, at least 2 or 3 times. And most of them, I think, do it. Well, the ones that the parents sit with them.
For reading A to Z, you can assign books at their independent level, not at instructional level, and you can do that on there as well. And then they can take the test on it after they read it. So that way, not only are you seeing how fast they got through it, but do they have the comprehension part of it as well?
Yeah, and you know what surprised me? I have a new kiddo. She's so sweet. Her name's Royal. She's in 2nd grade. And her, how she reads, she misses a lot of words, but her comprehension is, magnificent.
Is that when it's read to her, or when she reads it?
No, in Running Records.
Oh.
When she read it, she was very, I wouldn't say robotic, because most of the kids do read robotic, but she was, reading as phrases, and she wasn't doing necessarily very well in the different words, but her comprehension, she was very, I don't know what you would say, just in tune to the story. She was saying, you can see the answer and then, write what they put. She was, I don't know, I can't think of an example, but just the way she was interpreting the story, I was like, oh, well, that's very insightful, yeah. She did 100% on the comprehension at her level, but it was all the way.
Oh.
So she missed 8 or 9, so she was almost at the hard, but her comprehension was so I kept her